We moved in here about 8 years ago. 4 years ago, we decided to turn the basement into a rec room for the kids. So we decided a walkout would be nice to come out to the pool. And we hired a friend of a nephew. We explained to him what we wanted. So he started to do this. But once he started the job, we found out that he wasn't here a lot, and everything was a rush, rush, rush. And a couple of his people he had working, I don't think they're 18 years old. Consequently, this is what happened. What concerned me was his lack of time on the job, where his helpers were here a lot, and they didn't seem to be too supervised.
Anytime you're doing a walkout, it is structured, and you really have to hire the people that know what they're doing. In this case, the appearances are beautiful. The man knows how to break. He's meticulous. But I also heard that he's hired a couple of young guys and was unable to oversee them. Problem.
We started looking for contractors, and a friend of the family said he could do a great job for us, and he came out and we talked about it, and he gave us a quote, did the drawings. He went to City Hall, got us a permit, and we were set. He did the job, and it looked very, very nice. The first year we were very pleased.
They got a permit. Something went wrong somewhere. Something was missed. This wall should not be falling in. We're gonna find out why, and then we're gonna make it right. Lynda, Joe, nice to see you again.
See you again.
Nice to see you.
How you doing? Not so bad. I hear it's actually getting worse back there.
It is. The wall is bending more.
That's not a good sign. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Is it the water, penetration within the wall? Is it the structure in itself? Is it an 8-inch block instead of a 10? We're gonna find that out. This is actually getting quite dangerous. Probably within a year, that's gonna cave in, and that's not a good thing. This is extremely dangerous. My God, we gotta be a foot leaning in 12 inches. That's quite a bit. The drain's good, he's got a good slope. We do see water coming from underneath at this point here and trailing down. Also appears to be bleeding through the stairs. We don't want to see the water here like that. That means it's coming from under the wall. That's not a good sign. So when you called him back, did he come back in?
Yeah, he came back, had a look. You know, it wasn't out this much. A little bit, not much. There were some of these cracks, and he filled those. After the first winter, after he straightened it, it looked good. But then after we went through another winter, then it was the same but more exaggerated, a little bit worse again. And we phoned him up and he said, sorry, that there must be underground spring, who knows? But it was clearly not his responsibility and nothing to do with him, and basically told us to go whistle. So.
Well, he does great angel stone and great brickwork. I'm really impressed with that. However, structure maybe not his forte. Do you have architectural drawings?
Yeah, we do. We have plans.
This is good. You even have pictures. That's what I want to see. I encourage that with everybody, to make sure we take pictures before, during, and after. That looks like an 8-inch cinder block. That's what the plans say. 8-inch poured foundation is fine, but not cinder block. 10-inch concrete block. I don't think that's 10-inch. Did the inspector pass this? Did he see that block before he closed it in? You don't know?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Do you know?
I'm not sure.
I have a feeling he did not. It looks like an 8-inch cinder block and not a 10-inch. And if that's the case, something was missed here. Inspectors can't see everything all the time. I don't want to blame them at all. It would be up to the contractor to make sure that he follows the architectural drawings. We're sinking down now with the interlocking stone, aren't we? This is a structure issue, as well as we're having water penetrate the wall rather than being reflected and knocked down into the weeping tile. It's building up and we're getting a freezing and a heave here.
The day they were tarring the wall, they arrived, and he actually had 3 students here, high school students, to do it. So I went out to do some shopping for a couple hours. I came back and I said, well, where's the kids? And he said, oh, they're covered in tar, they're gone. So I don't even know if the wall was properly waterproofed.
The inspector has to see that before it's closed in. He wants to make sure the watertight is correct. He wants to make sure the weeping's correct with the 3/4 crushed stone, build up for the drainage at the bottom. But it appears that they closed it in before the inspector could see it. This has got to come down, the whole thing.
We left it up to him. We thought he knew what he was doing.
It's become a danger. It has to come down and it has to be replaced.
Any future contracting, we're going to be far more diligent.
I'm going to try very hard to save your stairs. The last thing I want to do is actually break that out and redo the stairs.
We'll do a 5-year holdback.
Yeah.
There's no repairing this.
He said yes. It should be just last a lifetime.
There's a problem. That wall's coming in. Why is it coming in? We're not going to know until we open that up. We're going to be digging. We're going to be pulling it all up by hand. There's going to be no tractor going in there.
We left it up to him. We thought he knew what he was doing.
We got a permit. Something went wrong somewhere. We're gonna take it down, find out what he did do wrong, and then we're gonna make it right.
Hey, Mike.
John, how you doing?
Not bad. How about yourself?
Nice to see you. Good.
You too.
We have a little issue here.
Ooh, yeah. Holy cow.
It's supposed to be a 10-inch block foundation wall, and from what I see, I think it's an 8-inch.
8-inch block won't hold up that lateral weight from behind this wall, that's for sure. I'm wondering if there has been any underpinning done on this wall. The foundation should be 4 feet deeper than what we're standing on here right now.
At this point.
Because this becomes the new frost level when it's exposed.
We see the green moss in here, which tells
Yeah.
us we see the water coming in. We have an issue with water as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess all you can do is get it open. We'll check the weeping tile, the underpinning, see what caused it, and
Away we go. Well, John, this is what you're good at, and that's why you're here. Let's get going, I'll give you a hand.
hard with stone. Once you take it up, it never goes back the same. But if you make a few diagrams, it helps you a lot. For the most part, she'll go back together just as it is.
We're going to shore up the inside of the wall, brace it back against the existing wall so it does not cave in. The idea here is to relieve the pressure on this wall before we start taking it down. That's why I'm just working on this area to pull it out and slowly start taking it down. You know, we don't want anybody to get hurt here. We're going to take our time and do it nice and safe. What do we see? Exactly what the plans don't say. 8-inch block. He's built it up so much with the angel stone. Look at that, he's got, Jesus, that's gotta be 6 inches to the outside of the angel stone. Instead of using a 10-inch block, he used the 8-inch. He built out the angel stone.
That's why they make blocks in different sizes for different applications.
And not to mention, this is right on the plans, 10-inch block.
Sure.
Well, we are seeing the tar here.
Yeah, but he just damp-proofed the block itself. There should have been a parging course over top of the block.
When you're using a cinder block, it's not a poured foundation, so water can get through all your joints is the point. It will bleed through it. When we have freezing in the winter, what happens is everything expands, even your ground. So if it has anywhere to push and move, it's going to, and it pushed this way. 8.5 feet high, ground, water going against it, lots of force. And once this starts going, there's nothing stopping it.
I think there's something wrong with the weeping tile here.
So we have no choice but to go all the way around this.
Yeah, that's really...
Yeah, you see that? That means it's holding water. We're gonna make sure it's a watertight product all the way around. I don't want minimum coat, I want a medium or a maximum coat. So we'll go a 12-inch cinder block here, we'll watertight it from the outside, we'll inspect this further right down to the bottom, on the inside as well. Shame on this guy. This is beautiful brickwork, beautiful angel stone. He's got plans of 10-inch block. What's underneath it? Incorrect. You know, it's inexcusable. Even their layers, not enough of it. This is acceptable. And there's nothing here. Nothing here. You can see they're touching. Nothing on the outside, no parging, not even an adequate liquid tar at all. Just take a look and see how bad this is out. We're seeing almost 7 inches. Only in the last 2 years, I don't think this would last another season whatsoever. So they did the stairs. This appears to be correct. This is the depth here. So we're fine here. We're not gonna dig any more on this side.